Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a Netflix and Hulu recommendation video. I'm just going to be recommending you guys shows that I watch and I love, and I think that everybody should check out if you're into these kind of things. So I just made a list on my iPad. They are in no particular order. We're going to start off with Netflix. The first one that I have written down here is Vampire Diaries. I'm now watching the show for the third time, so yeah, I'm a little bit obsessed. If you're into the Vampire Diaries, you might have watched or want to watch the originals and then Legacies after that. I'm not going to get into what these shows are about. So the next one I have on my list is Young and Hungry, The Fosters, V-Wars, which if you don't know, V-Wars, Ian Somerhalder, who plays Damon in the Vampire Diaries, is the star of V-Wars. So if you're a fan of him, definitely check that out. Private Practice, which is a spinoff of Grey's Anatomy. Orange is the New Black. The Staircase, that was a cool documentary. The Mind of Aaron Hernandez, that was cool too. Quantico, The People vs. OJ. Gilmore Girls, which is an old classic. I grew up with that show, but then they made a Gilmore Girls. If you guys know what I'm talking about, they made not a spin-off, but a continuation of Gilmore Girls. That one's really, really good. There's the show Colony that I love. If you love Ellen DeGeneres, you will love her relatable comedy special on Netflix. Forensic Files, Life Sentence, Criminal Minds, Fuller House. Ugh. I finished Fuller House last week. I cried like a baby. No lie. It was so good though. It's such a good show. The Walking Dead, Abducted in Plain Sight. I think that's a movie. Blackfish, Between, Supergirl, Unbelievable, Space Force, which I watched that with one of my friends, and that was really good. And then I wrote, for the last thing, I wrote anything Kevin Hart. Basically, if you're a fan of Kevin Hart, just watch all his specials if you haven't already. I saw him live a couple years ago, and I love Kevin Hart so much. So yeah, the Netflix ones were in no particular order. The genre's all over the place. I have comedy, I have dramas, criminal shows like Criminal Minds, Forensic Files, because I'm into those. So now let's get into the shows that I recommend on Hulu. We're going to start off with Grey's Anatomy. I've been watching this since season 1. Station 19, which is a spinoff of Grey's Anatomy with Ben Warren and The Fire Station. Siren is such a good show. 911 and 911 Lone Star. Amazing, amazing, amazing shows. If you're looking for a show that is going to hold your attention and you're not going to be able to look away from the screen, that's the show to watch. Last Man Standing, which is with Tim Allen, that's a comedy. So like I said, these shows are all over the place with the genre. Night Watch, The Masked Singer, Ghost Adventures, which is not a new show, but it's on Hulu and I love it. Ghost Whisperer, Property Brothers, Sons of Anarchy, Prison Break. Oh, you guys, if you like prison shows or things to do with jail and stuff like that, you are going to want to watch Prison Break. Mark my words, it'll be one of the best shows you have ever watched. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I love that show. Good Trouble, which is a spinoff of The Fosters. The Fosters came out when I was I'm 24. I had to think about that. Fosters came out when I was in high school, and Good Trouble came out, I want to say last year. And that's really good. Manifest is a really, really good show. Again, one of those shows that you're not going to be able to take your eyes off the screen. The story is so good. New Amsterdam is a hospital show, but I love it. SWAT with Shamar Moore. If you guys know Criminal Minds, you know Shamar Moore, and he's the lead in SWAT, and it's an amazing show. The Secret Life, that show came out when I was in high school, but it's still a really, really good show to watch to this day. Total Bellas. I love Nikki and Brie Bella. The funny part about that is I actually have, they have a clothing line. It's called Birdie B. Brie named it after her daughter Birdie, and I'm actually wearing one of their shirts right now. It just says, oh, that's my microphone. I was like, what is that on my shirt? Oh my gosh. It just says Fearless Nikki. I have another one that says Bella Army, and then I have another one that says Brie Mode. The Purge, the show, is really, really good. The movies are really good, but the show's good too. These are 2 food shows: Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Love it. Chopped. Love it. Mayans, which is a spinoff of Sons of Anarchy, if you're into that kind of stuff. And then currently what I'm watching now, which isn't a new show, but Catfish. When Catfish first came out, I was literally obsessed. I watched it religiously, like every week. I didn't miss an episode. And then I kind of just stopped watching it, not because it got boring, just because I got busy watching other things and stuff like that. But I am watching it all over again. It is so, so good. I love it. And yeah, so those are my Netflix and Hulu recommendations. I'm filming this at the end of June. My intention was to film this like 2 months ago and have this up sometime during the quarantine. I know a lot of us were not working and we're on Netflix, we're on Hulu, we're trying to find things to watch and things to do. So this would have been a better video to put up a little while ago, but I figured it would still help some of you guys out, especially if some of you guys aren't going back to work right away or whatever. So yeah, that's my video. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, leave your Netflix and Hulu recommendations down below. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.